This is Eddie House.
This is Leon Poe.
This is Brian Scalabrine.
This is Paul Pierce.
This is Gabe Pruitt, and the green is back on.
It's game time
on Comcast Sportsnet HD.
And that is the California contingent on this basketball team getting ready to see the Los Angeles Clippers. Let's check out our Southwest Airlines starting lineups here tonight. First for the Boston Celtics, it'll be Rondo and Allen in the backcourt. It'll be Perkins, Pierce, and Scalabrine across the front line for head coach Doc Rivers. You heard him before the game. He was not happy at all with the way the Celtics played on either end of the floor last night. We'll see how they respond here this evening. On the other side, for the Los Angeles Clippers, coming in here off a win over the Knicks at Madison Square Garden and a night off yesterday, Cassell and Ross are in the backcourt. Kaman is back in the middle, and Maggette at the forward spot. Both of them had been out with the flu for a few games. And, of course, the youngster Thornton, who has played so well. Al was the guy that the Celtics considered drafting before making their draft day deal for Ray Allen. Mike Dunleavy, in his 15th season as the NBA coach, has been making some headlines going back and forth with his ownership over the last 2 or 3 weeks. But that's the way it is when you work out Clipperland. Let's check in with our DCU sideline guy, Greg Dickinson.
I always think our ownership in Boston's do the right thing. That's just what I've been taught. I've also been taught that Paul Pierce is feeling a lot better. You just look at him right now, Mike, and I'm sure you can tell. He's got a little more spring in his step. He looks much better than he did last night. Doc Rivers told me he thinks the worst is behind him. He made it through shoot-around this afternoon. Very good. Also, KG saying before the game tonight that he has made huge progress more on KG coming up during tonight's game.
Yeah, anxious to hear more about that, Greg, as I know you were in that press conference with Kevin Garnett. Good start there for Paul Pierce. I spoke to Paul as he was warming up, and I said, you look lighter to me. And he said, you know, I really think I lost a couple of pounds over the last couple of days, but that will happen with this flu bug that's around. Good hands from Rondo to reach in there, but it's going to stay Clipper. Well, it's going to be a jump ball, actually, as I think the officials disagree. Now Mike Callahan may be taking charge. And he is, and he says it's Celtics basketball.
Yeah, center went off Kaman, and Kaman nodded in the affirmative. Now this team right now, minus Brand, and the very, very good point guard they had,
Sean Livingston.
They're still capable of scoring a lot of points.
Rondo defended by Cassell. Ray Allen checks the clock. He's going to have to put it up. He's down to 3. He loses it, and then a foul is going to be called on Pierce on the back of Maggette. Maggette trying to plead for a clear path foul. I don't think he's going to get it. Let's take a look at our Subaru key matchup. It's the two big guys tonight. And again, look at those numbers by Kaman. Those are all-star numbers right there. 17 points a game, 14 rebounds, 3 block shots. Perk is going to have his hands full here this evening.
Well, what Kaman did is what a lot of centers have done over the years. It takes like 5 years for them to really get a feel for what they're supposed to do. They're involved in so much of the offense and the defense, plus the rebounding. I mean, it's a full-time job just to, and look at this, the understanding.
Ball bounces out of bounds. It's going to come back Celtics way. Thornton was a little slow getting there. He didn't think it bounced out of bounds. Neither did Dunleavy, obviously.
Well, they're going right at Perkins.
Boy, Dunleavy is remarkably hot for someone a minute and 20 seconds into the first quarter.
Cool down, cool down.
Maybe it's that road record we saw that just went by. That one win coming at Madison Square Garden. Pierce off to the good start. And the Celtics open up the game with a 5-0 run.
I like this pressure in the backcourt, even against Sam. Make Sam work. He's a senior citizen. Take his legs out from underneath him.
Rondo with the blindside steal. Celtics got numbers here on the break. They find Pierce. Knocks down another one. That's a 2. Celtics up 7. And Pierce has got all the points in the game.
Well, you know Pierce comes to play against any of the LA teams.
Sure does. I'm sure his mom is watching at home in LA, although I think she watches all the games. There's another steal for Rondo. Leaves it for Ray Allen this time. Pierce wants the ball on Maggette. Pierce too physical for Maggette and just shoots over.
Well, they're going to call a timeout and take Maggette out of the game.
Yeah, they might have to.
Whoa.
Now, Sam finally does take it over the other side of the court, calls a timeout. And the big crowd here at the TD Bank North Garden likes what they see early as the Celtics jump all over the Clippers. 9-0. It's a full timeout. We'll take it too. 9:26 to go in the first. Celtics have jumped all over the Clippers here early, 9-0, just a couple of minutes into the game. Let's take a look at tonight's Honeydew List. It's brought to you by Honeydew Donuts. Come try our Mocha Madness, a delicious blend of chocolate and our fantastic Honeydew coffee.
Well, team rebounding's got to be important tonight because Kaman is really an exceptional rebounder and can dominate and get to the counter first. Use your quickness, and they certainly have used their quickness very, very early in this ball game as Rondo has done some real terrific stuff.
Here's a Wendy's, that's right, replay.
And watch this. There's the quickness as Rondo comes up, pushes the ball, a retreating defense. They leave plenty of room for Pierce to get that three off. And Pierce has got all the points. He's 4 for 4 from the field.
Celtics haven't beaten the Clippers here in Boston, interestingly enough, since February of 2005. So you don't think of the Clippers as being that potent a team, but then again the Celtics weren't that potent a team a couple of years back.
The Clippers really had 2 really good years. Last year was one of them, but they didn't live up to what they thought they would be able to do. Before that, Grant was really something.
Good block by Perk after a quick move by Kaman. Rondo trying to hit somebody by throwing it in, and instead it went all the way out, and Sam Cassell rattles home a shot. That's going to be a foul on McGetty as Pierce was trying to make his way through the lane. That'll be the first on McGetty, who's going to be a busy man here tonight. Pierce getting off to the starts. All 9 of Boston's points. Right back to Paul, go to the hot hand, and he gets fouled again. This one's going to be on Thornton.
Los Angeles foul was on number 12. Now Thornton, his first personal, second team foul.
Thornton's been a very good player for this team as a rookie. Again, was a player the Celtics really thought seriously about if they had ended up keeping their draft pick last year.
Well,
considered at the time the most ready player in college to come play.
He's really a terrific athlete.
Perk with the foul.
Well, you can get to the rim, and Kaman that time was a little bit late getting over there for the block, but Perk took advantage of it.
Kaman goes inside, and McGetty's equal to the. What do you think of McGetty, Tom? I've never been a big McGetty guy myself, but.
To tell you the truth, every time I've seen him, I walk away and I go, what?
Traveling violation on Pierce as he tried to get around McGetty. Oh, not buying the call.
Watch this. Off the pick, into the paint. There's Kaman going for the block, and there's Perk right where he's supposed to be for the follow-up.
Scalabrini's got Thornton. Ray Allen picks up Ross. Rondo's on Cassell. And Pierce has McGetty. McGetty knocks it down and got fouled by Scalabrini in the process. Again, you hear people talk about McGetty. They talk about him being kind of the prototype 2-3.
Well, watch this. He comes off the pick, fakes Pierce, uses the pick, and there is Scals getting on a shooting elbow. That's the old standard. Nick the elbow, and it throws the shot off.
6th in the NBA and getting to the free throw line. So the officials like him.
Well, they do stuff like that. Yeah.
Old friend Catino Mobley, former URI star. See a lot of minutes before we're done here. 7-2 run here by the Clippers to get back into this game, and there's a steal by Ross.
Yeah, Scal never moved to the basket.
McGetty on the offensive glass. Kaman keeps it alive. Rondo, however, tracks it down.
That was a good hustle play by Perk.
Rondo, who was hitting his jump shot last night, looks for a screen from Perk. Thornton is long defending Allen. He's a big kid, Thornton. Ray can't hit the follow away. Kamen's got it. Here come the Clippers with a chance to get to within 2. Sam doesn't look 38 years old to me, Tom.
Well, he doesn't have any hair, so
He never had any hair.
you see the gray babies.
Celtics foul is on number 44,
Ryan Scalabrine has picked up his second early foul.
third team foul. Chris Kaman at the
Chance to
line.
remind you, tonight's Celtic game is brought to you by Legal Seafoods. Remember, if it isn't fresh, it isn't legal. James Posey going to come into the game.
For the Celtics, number 41, James Posey, replaces Ryan Scalabrine.
Chris Kaman was part of that 2003 draft class. You can see 5th in the NBA in double doubles. It was a great class in 2003. LeBron was in that class. Carmelo Anthony, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, Kendrick Perkins was in that class. T.J. Ford, David West, all members of that class who have gone on to have very, very productive NBA careers.
Yeah, right at Cassell and well within his range. Back Cassell right up.
So it's back up by 4. Cassell kicks it off to Thornton. Posey's going to defend him now. Thornton comes up shooting. Over the top. It'll be Boston ball.
Celtics ball.
Clippers just 3 of their first 8. The Celtics have hit 6 of their first 8. So 37%. Doc has to be a little more pleased with the defense.
I'd like to see Ray Allen get involved here.
Ray opposite side of the court. Now Rondo up the gut. Kicks it out to Posey. Kaman will track down the miss.
Nice play by Rondo. Got Posey a clean look.
No harm, no foul, I guess. And Sam, that little herky-jerky move, draws a foul from Perkins.
Celtics foul is on number 43, Kendrick Perkins.
Now, and that's going to be his first.
Well, here's Sam with the up fake. He walked. He absolutely walked. He came to a jump stop and then he moved his.
Let's check in with our DCU sideline guy, Greg Dix.
Mike, I'd like to tell you this is the only time tonight I'm going to talk about Sam Cassell, but he was full of quotes before the game. First and foremost about the rumors of him coming here to Boston. He said, hey, I hear it like you guys. Time's going to play it out. It would be nice to get back with KG and, help this organization get back to the glory years. But as of now, I'm a Clipper. He admitted if there is a buyout, he's going to let David Falk, his agent, handle all that. He said, I just want to focus on basketball.
Doc is close to getting a technical foul. Rondo, Kaman ran away, and Rondo just took it right back up the gut, put it in.
Yeah, Kaman didn't know what was going on, and Rondo took advantage of Kaman running with his back to him.
Maggette knocks down a 15-footer, and the Clippers, after getting down, 7-9-0 to open this game, are right back into the 15-13.
Well, they can score.
Rondo in the paint. Lays it down to Perk. Perk looking for daylight and finds it. A little over halfway through this first quarter. Inside to Kaman. Takes the fall away.
Well, that's a nice shot for a big guy. On the catch, a quick turnaround and into the shot before you even know he has the ball.
Talking about a guy who's 7 feet, 270 pounds.
Too few players do what Kaman just did. On the catch, go into the shot.
Pierce has to kick it out. Ray gets a shot from the corner and buries it.
That's the guy. He got it going early last night. It'd be wonderful if Pierce and him just dominated the offense tonight.
Celtics shooting the 3 well the last 3 games. As you can see, nearly 50%. And Pierce picks up his second personal foul.
Here's Perk using his body. Watch this. Just bumps the man off the play. And here's the shot that I'll bet you 99% of the centers or power forwards don't have this shot. If they have it, it's in the drills.
Yeah.
Never in the game.
Perk could sure use that shot.
You know, I watch Perk, and Perk in the drills before the game, they have him shooting like 15-foot jumpers. He drills them all. And at the elbow, you know, when he can knock that shot down too. Actually, he can knock him down better than Big Baby, and we all think Big Baby's a pretty good shooter.
Clippers within 3 here, approaching 4 minutes to go. Glenn Davis got into the game early last night. Ray Allen looking for another 3. Nope. Rebounded Kamen. That's his 3rd. Ray Allen picking up Cassell. Cassell, nice little crossover move. That is 38 years of experience right there. Dropping that one down.
Yeah, just get you leaning the wrong way, and the experience tells you the guy will never get back to me, so I can use that.
Nice drive to the bucket by Rondo.
Yeah, and Sam's 38-year-old legs were showing that time.
Well, he's never been known as a defender. Maggette can't follow his own shot. Here comes Ray Allen. Boston's got numbers here if they keep pushing it. And Ray gets it slapped away out of bounds. It'll stay Celtics ball.
Take the nice drive here by Rondo. Right by Kamen, goes up and under. I mean, he took it right to Kamen, and Kamen couldn't retreat quick enough.
Rondo on a great roll last week and a half or so. 3 for 3 to start the game tonight. 6 points and 2 assists. In comes Coutinho Mobley into the game. And he'll come in for Thornton, so Clippers get smaller. Thornton pretty quiet out there in his first 8 minutes. 0 for 1 from the field with a rebound and an assist.
Well, Mobley's going to play. No, he's not. I thought he was going to play. Well, Pierce is out with the 2 fouls.
Yep. Cell's got Tony Allen on him right now. That's sweet.
Well, you can tell he wants to come here.
Yeah, that's it. He's showcasing himself here tonight.
That's it.
He's 3 of 4. He's got 8 points. Clippers within 1, and Tony Allen has it slapped away out of bounds. Stays Boston ball. 10 seconds on the shot clock. 3:17 to go in the quarter. On the shot clock. Rondo's got to get something going in a hurry. Rondo a 3 taken down by Kamen. Ross from the corner. Kamen on the offensive glass. Took that one right over the top of
How about 3 seconds?
Maggette for 3, and the Clippers have their first lead at 24-22. So L.A. weathers Boston's quick start. Maggette now with 11. Leon Poe's going to come into the game for Boston. And the Celtics have got their hands full with L.A. Ray Allen along the baseline, kicks it out. Rondo, little fake, finds Perk, and Perk loses it out of bounds. And that's the 4th Boston turnover. 2 minutes, 26 seconds left to go here in the first. After a quick start, Sam Cassell has brought the Clippers back. They're up by 2.
Closed captioning is brought to you in part by
Stay twice through April 6th and earn twice the rewards. AAA members earn 3 times. Twice is nice. 3 times is nicer. Visit bestwestern.com.
2:24 to go here in the first quarter. Clippers leading the Celtics 24-22. Sam Cassell, he's got 8 points. Cassell told me before the game, he told Kevin Garnett he was crazy for diving on the floor after a loose ball following his injury in that Minnesota game. Seems like Garnett has now started to listen to others when it comes to his ab injury.
The doctors want to make sure that I'm smart and I'm not doing anything heroic, as they put it. They want to make sure that I'm healthy. Obviously, we have another half of basketball to play, and that's the priority. So I'm trying to be honest and push myself like I'm always do, but at the same time, be truthful and upfront to how I'm really feeling.
Guys, KG added he's been able to manipulate injuries in the past with tape, padding, and ice. He said this is totally different. Has a tough time laughing, coughing, just laying in bed. He can't sleep, but he is getting better. We'll have more on exactly what KG has been able to do and what the prognosis is over the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, I thought I was able to listen into some of that press conference too, Greg. I thought it was obvious that this was the first time in Kevin's career it's been something that he really can't bandage up. He can't ice it down. He can't use heat. He can't use a pad. He just can't escape this stomach injury right now, and that's very frustrating for him as Mobley tries to beat the shot clock, and it's a 24-second violation.
24-second violation. Celtics ball.
Kevin's still undecided as to whether or not he's going to go to Minnesota with the team tomorrow. Celtics play there on Friday night.
2 minutes to
Well,
play.
the type of injury he has, you really got to be careful with, because that takes a long time to heal.
Eddie House now at the point. Ray Allen's got Cassell on him, takes him to the basket, tries to dump it, does. Tony Allen misses deep. Leon Poe in the thick of things there. And a timeout. The official awards the Celtics a timeout. Mike Dunleavy, he can't believe that. But the Celtics, and neither can Sam, the Celtics are given a timeout, and they will keep possession of the basketball. We'll take it too. Modell Sporting Goods, the official sporting goods store of the Boston Celtics, is offering you the chance of a lifetime to be an honorary Celtic ball kid for a game. The experience includes an autographed Celtic basketball, assisting NBA players during warm-ups, a Celtics Modell's t-shirt, and 2 premium tickets to the game for additional guests. Stop by your local Modell Sporting Goods store today and enter for your chance to win this great experience for the February 27th game against Cleveland. You got to be between the ages of 12 and 18 to qualify. That guy looks like he could qualify right there. 24-22 Clippers with 1:34 to go here in the first half. Mike Gorman, Tom Heinsohn, Greg Dickerson along the sidelines, around the water cooler, in the locker room, you name it.
Well, you know what? This team here has been decimated by injuries too, and the tempo of this game may favor the Celtics. Some of these guys, like Kaman, the big guys normally go first, and he hasn't come out of this game yet. They start to get a little tired, and Sam is another one.
Ray Allen to the basket. Kaman get up there for the block. And it'll stay Boston ball with 9 seconds on the shot clock.
This is a goaltend.
Cole gets it back in the hands of Allen. Eddie House got Cassell in the air. Eddie has been off in his shooting. That one didn't even catch any iron.
Well,
and it's coming back Clipper away.
I'm going to tell you, Eddie's playing point guard, and he's spending more time thinking about what other people are doing than what he should be doing. He's a shooter, and the most effective he's been in the game is when somebody else is handling the ball at the point guard position, and he gets himself in the corner for his favorite shot. So he's out of his role because of the situation here.
Which is a lack of a backup point guard.
Yeah. Well, they got one, but he's not experienced enough.
Cassell sends it back out to Maggette. Under a minute to go in the quarter. Maggette is going to get to the free throw line. Leon Poe will pick up the foul. No, it's not Poe.
No, it's Eddie House.
Eddie House. Yep.
I'll tell you, Leon did a great job. If Eddie House hadn't reached in for the grab. Now this is their 8th and 9th free throw. The Celtics have yet to take one.
Three-point LA lead.
Now there's Gabe Pruitt. Now Gabe Pruitt, you got to be at this stage of the season, this kid here, look at the size of him, and they think he can be a point guard. He is a terrific shooter, but he's also a pretty decent defender. But I don't think they want to put that much pressure on this kid to develop that quickly.
Clips are on an 11-2 run here to open up a 26-22 lead. Josh Powell has come into the game. And that's going to be a foul on Quentin Ross down there on the baseline. Quentin Ross, one of those feel-good stories, undrafted, and has made his mark with this team and in the league. He's around for a while, known as a defender, primarily.
Well, they just zoned it up, and Ray took it right to the top guy in the weak side of the zone.
Gets Celtics back to within one. Cassell nearly lost control of the basketball. Pulls up for the jump shot. Tipped, and Tony Allen in the right spot.
Plenty of time.
Celtics looking for the final shot here and trying to grab a first quarter lead. Get it back in the hands of Ray Allen here. Allen on Ross. Tony Allen barely caught the net on the way by, and Ross buries a 3. 6-point turnaround there as Tony Allen misses the 3 on one end, and Quentin Ross throws it in from just over half court. So if the Celtics were wondering whether this really was a trap game, the trap has been sprung. 1 down, 3 to go. Clippers have got a 29-25 lead. Comcast Sportsnet HD has arrived for Comcast cable subscribers starting today. Tune into every Celtic game, home and away, on Channel 852. This Friday night's game in Minnesota at 8 p.m. will be our first road game in high def. Comcast Sportsnet HD, your home for Boston Celtics basketball in high definition.
Well, Brevin Knight is in at point guard for the Clips, and Big Baby is in for the Celtics, along with Leon. So
let's take a look at the first quarter stats. They're brought to you by aceticket.com, Boston's best seats. You want the best seats in Boston for all sports, concert, and theater events? Call aceticket.com at 1-800-MY-SEATS. It's Davis, Posey, House, Poe, and Tony Allen for the Celtics. Josh Powell, Al Thornton, Brevin Knight, Quentin Ross, and Katino Mobley. Nice block by Tony Allen. 5 on the shot clock. Mobley's going to try again, and Tony Allen was right there a second time. Mike Dunleavy really upset there was no foul call. Tony lost the ball, but it just came right to Davis, and then he lost it, but it was hit by one of the Clippers out of bounds. Let's check in with Greg, see what was going on in the timeout.
A couple things, Mike. First of all, Doc was pretty livid at his team for taking a quick shot there at the end of the quarter, leading to that 3 by the Clippers. He said, small little simple basketball stuff, guys, that you've got to know. He also added 25 points. That's enough for us to win a ball game. It's not our offense, it's our defense. He said, though, on offense, when Kamen's out of there, we're just settling for jump shots. We have to attack the basketball with him out.
Posey attacking the basket right there. Leon Poe with the follow. Rebound slapped around and pulled down by Powell. Outlets and Knight.
Now, the Celtics have not gotten to the free throw line yet.
Mobley misses the jump shot. Rebound to Leon Poe.
You know, I like this lineup with Leon and Big Baby in there. Celtics can clean up on the boards right now if they go to the hoop.
Tony Allen trying to find a way to the hoop, throws up a runner and gets it to go down.
Well,
29-27 Clippers. Eddie House defending Knight. Thornton comes up shooting. And rebound over the top, and the foul is going to be on Leon Poe.
I like to see that. I don't know.
It's the second on Leon.
He was jumping for the ball. Both of them were underneath the basket.
Reverend Knight with a fresh clock will set the play. Thornton trying to shake Glenn Davis. Short with the hook shot. Rebound taken down by Pope. Tony Allen. And Celtics get a delay of game warning.
Well, they're calling everything tonight. Celtics have yet to get to the free throw line.
Clippers haven't made a shot here. They're 0 for 5 in this second quarter. Powell comes out, sets a screen for Ross. They get it back to Powell, who'll take the jump shot. No. Rebound slapped around off the floor. Powell quickest to the ball and then misses an easy shot. Rebound again loosely on Poe. Nice hustle play.
Tommy point right there.
Tony Allen kicks it off. Eddie House. Nope.
And he got.
And out of bounds is Posey. It's going to be Clipper basketball. And James Posey is going to pick up a technical foul.
Well, something's going on here. Let's take a look at the hustle play by Leon. Goes and picks it up, and I don't know what happened. Off they go to hustle. And what happened? He got pushed.
That's the first technical foul
on Posey in his career.
It's just this season.
Yeah.
Los Angeles, number 35, Chris Kaman.
Well, you know what's going to happen in this game, Mike? Take my word for this.
Yep, I will.
The Celtics have yet to beat to the free throw line. Right. Okay? When they go look at halftime at the differential, Celtics are going to be at the free throw line left and right in the second half.
Okay, mark that down. Kaman back into the game, tied up. Posey takes it away. Ahead to Tony Allen. And it'll stay Boston ball. And we're going to get ourselves a timeout. James Posey with the nice play here on Kaman. But the Clippers hold on to the lead by 1.
Today, your identity is at greater risk than ever before. You can't prevent thieves from poking around your identity, but you can stop them before they use it. Early detection is your best protection, and Identity Truth is the earliest. Check out IdentityTruth.com today with a truly free 90-day trial offer. Visit IdentityTruth.com today.
Clippers holding on to a 1-point lead, just under 9 minutes to go in the half. TD Bank North and the Boston Celtics would like to welcome the Girl Scouts of Troop 349 of Southbridge, Massachusetts, as the TD Bank North Kids Clubhouse guest for tonight's game. TD Bank North going above and beyond for kids in all our communities. Transportation to the game provided by Limousines by Liz. And tonight's official league leaders are also brought to you by TD Bank North, the bank of the Boston Celtics. Best record in the second game of back-to-backs, the Celtics a remarkable 8-1. The New Orleans Hornets, who have slumped of late and have lost 3 or 4 in a row, but they too are 8-1 on the second night of back-to-back. Those are our TD Bank North league leaders. I got to find out. I've never seen an official having a discussion with the trainer before. I got to talk to.
I think he's got something wrong with his foot.
Oh, okay.
But when an official talks to the trainer, something's wrong with the official.
Eddie looked like he was going to get something out of the trunk.
Yeah, might have been.
Inside, nice look by Eddie House. And Leon with the strong finish, and Boston goes up by 1. Celtics stay with the lineup of House, Davis, Posey, Poe, and Allen. Kaman. Nice job there. Leon just kept the body on him. Kaman with a huge size advantage on Paul.
Yeah, and Kaman keeps bumping him in the chest. Posey,
nope. Revan Knight the other way. Katino Mobley rattles it out. Davis trying to work on Powell. Foul's going to be on Powell.
Well, now. Take a look at this nice play. Eddie House comes off the pick, and they go to jump him, and that lets Leon wide open. And good hands by Leon, and then the power move.
Clippers are 0 for 9 in the first 4 minutes of the second quarter, and yet it is only a 1-point game. We got a defensive 3-second violation on Kamen, who is out there trying to plead his case. And that'll put Eddie House at the free throw line and give us a chance to remind you tonight's bonus code is brought to you by IdentityTruth.com. Early detection, your best protection against identity theft. IdentityTruth.com. Celtics up the lead to 2, and Kamen continues to say, hey, I had a guy I was covering. Davis again looking to go one-on-one with Powell. Opts for the fall away, and that comes up short, but Leon Poe in the right spot gets fouled in the follow-up action.
Los Angeles fouls on number 22, Revan Knight.
Revan Knight with the reach-in.
Watch Leon fight for this spot here. And then he just moves right around Kamen as Kamen was trying to block him out and never really got a piece of Leon. When you keep moving your feet and turn your shoulders a little bit, and the guy hits you in the chest, he actually pushes you into better position. And Leon has mastered that little move.
Thornton comes out, and Maggette is back in for the Clippers. See the numbers last 5 games, 84% free throw shooting, much higher than his season average. He's averaging 9 points. So that's the team, excuse me, I thought that was Leon. Leon's averaging 9 points, 4 rebounds a game over the last 8 games, filling in for Kevin Garnett. Kamen. Foul's going to be on Posey.
They set a pick in there. That should have. That's got to be a 3-second call. If they set a pick. Let me see the play here. Now he comes down.
Kamen misses the free throw. The Boston lead stays at 4. Kamen actually this year has been a much better player on the road, averaging 19 points a game as opposed to 16 at home. Rebounds are pretty consistent, but he shoots the ball much better away from the Staples Center. Kamen with the block. Maggette trying to weave his way through traffic, and the foul is called outside on James Posey. Paul Pierce is going to come back into this game. Pierce had a great start in the first 7 minutes, hit 4 of his first 5 shots for 9 points. Tony Allen is going to come out.
Tony Allen made a good move that time, and Kamen blocked his shot. Now you got to be alert if there are in the scouting report shot blockers. So you always got to keep, when you beat your man, you still have to be aware of where that shot blocker is.
Kamen, good hustle to keep it alive, but Eddie House comes away with the loose ball. Boston's got numbers as Kamen is slow to come up the court. And a technical foul is called on Chris Kamen.
Technical foul has been called on the Clippers, number 35, Chris Kamen.
Here's where there's a little knockoff. And what is his case?
Well, he claimed that Leon pulled him down, which he did.
But he did?
Yeah. But
you think so?
I thought so.
I never thought so.
I thought so. See, you can look at the same piece of tape and see 2 different things. It's just.
But did you see him knock his arm off before he even went for the rebound?
Absolutely. I saw that one.
That's a foul, too.
I didn't say Leon's was a foul. I just said Leon knocked him down.
No.
I didn't say what Leon did was a foul. I just said he knocked him down.
Okay. Ordinarily, that would be construed a foul.
You know, it's, come on, let him play. Play on. It's kind of a no harm, no foul play on.
Well, they did.
Yeah, right.
They call a technical on.
Pierce splits the defense and gets fouled on the way through. No basket.
Los Angeles foul was on number 35.
Yeah.
It's on Kamen, who's had a rough couple of minutes here.
A non-shooting foul.
That's just the first foul on Kamen.
Well, the Celtics have had 2 free throws, both of them technicals.
4 free throws.
4-3? Oh, pardon me.
That's okay. I'm just trying to keep the record straight. Ooh. That was an ooh. That was an ooh. Whoa, whoa. There is a fan getting his money's worth.
Well, that's where Wick is located. Watch this.
Wick and Corinne and his wife right there as they watch Big Baby go flying by.
Well,
that'll teach you to sit in the front row.
That's dangerous. And it was a cameraman that really got it.
Yeah, usually is. Silent warriors, those cameramen. Eddie House commits that foul. Rajon Rondo is going to come back into the game. Rondo played the first 10 minutes of the game. He'll come back in with 6.5 to go in the half. Eddie House will sit down. 0 for 2 from the field, 2 for 2 from the line with a couple of rebounds and a couple of assists. And Sam Cassell will be at the line for 2. Sam, who's averaged 18 points a game over his career against the Celtics. 33 career games against the Celtics. Has a record of 21-11 and is an 87% free throw shooter against Boston.
He is a terrific player. And he can be anything he needs to be on the basketball court over the years. He could be a scorer, he could be a playmaker, and he can be a combination of both. Wow.
Pierce lost it behind his back. Here comes Maggette on the break. Rondo trying to hustle back to get a steal, but Maggette gets it to the rack and gets 2. And we're tied at 35. That's the first basket for the Clippers in this second quarter. They are 1 of 11. Ray Allen's going to come back into the game here in a moment. James Posey for 3. That's the difference in the game. 38-35. Powell misses the 2.
And a foul will be on Kamen as Posey went flying off the court.
And we're going to get ourselves a timeout. 5:46 left to go. We're in the first half. Boston by 3. Back in a 3-point game. 5:46 to go here in the half. NBA 24 is brought to you by TD Bank North, the official bank of the Boston Celtics. And it is official. Shaquille O'Neal, no longer a member of the Miami Heat, traded today to the Phoenix Suns for Sean Marion and Marcus Banks. The $64,000 question, Tom. Are the Suns better right now than they were 2 hours ago?
Well, if he's ever able to play, yeah. But what do you do with Stoudemire? Stoudemire becomes a power forward. He's got medium range, but I think that what it was primarily a money deal, and plus the fact I think Marion was an unhappy camper, and they solved 2 problems: financial and emotional.
Greg, I know you were talking to some people. I'm sorry. You have another thought. Go ahead.
No.
You should do. You said and.
No. I'm done.
Don't make me interrupt Tommy, Mike. Don't put me in that position, okay?
You were yelling at me and the headset's going, come to me, come to me.
I'm not saying another word.
That's fine, neither am I. James Posey thinks it's a good deal. Of course, he played with Shaq in Miami. He just doesn't think that, that running up and gun style can work in the playoffs. Chris Kaman thinks it's going to be tough to have a radical change in philosophy midway through the season. Here's what Sam Cassell told me, though. he said, you know what? King Kong is back. They're still going to have to double team Shaq. They're not going to be a running team anymore. And he said Steve Nash is going to love this kind of game. He said as a point guard, there's nothing like having the luxury of just throwing the ball inside and relaxing. You don't have to cut. You don't have to run around. And with the shooters that Phoenix has, it's going to be a dangerous team if you don't double team Shaq.
Paul Pierce, easy two. Well, it's fascinating time for it to happen. Phoenix, the hottest team in the league right now. You would think they wouldn't want to mess with that chemistry, but it is done. Shaquille O'Neal is a member of the Phoenix Sun, and we will see him on the road trip. Celtics on a big-time spurt here. Rondo again for the layup. That's 3 layups in a row for Boston, and suddenly a 9-point lead. 5 Boston steals in the game. And Mike Dunleavy says, come here, will you? Please, come here.
Well, Sam is talking up to the officials saying that Rondo is fouling him. And there's 5 Celtics with 2 fouls on them.
Luxury suites are now available, Celtics fans. It's your chance to reserve a luxury suite for a Celtic home game this year. Whether you're entertaining clients or employees or even just a fun night out with your family or friends, private suites are the perfect place for your group. Enjoy great views of the court, wait staff service, catering options, and a whole lot more. To reserve a suite for a game this season, call the Celtics at 866-GO-CELTICS. Tonight's steal of the game is brought to you by IdentityTruth.com. Early detection, your best protection against identity theft. IdentityTruth.com.
Well, take a look at this great steal by Pierce, and then Rondo. Watch this. And right from behind, tips it away. Now, I'm going to tell you one thing right now. Sam Cassell went over and talked to the official about being manhandled by Rondo. And let's see what Rondo does with Sam Cassell right now, because Sam Cassell is going to act up a storm and try and get a foul on Rondo.
18 on the shot clock for the Clippers. 4:38 left to go here in the first. Quick shot by Maggette, and he buries it. And snaps a 9-0 Boston run, and the lead is down to 7. Rondo thought about the jump shot, goes inside to Perkins instead. Perk, good up fake. Nope.
He got
it back. Got it blocked. Out of the pack comes Ross.
It's ludicrous, I gotta tell you.
With his 3rd block. Celtics off the turnover. Rondo! 12 points for Rondo on 6 of 7 shooting. Foul on Perkins. That is the 2nd on Perk.
That makes the 6th Celtic with 2 fouls on him. Watch Posey just step away, and Kaman totally loses his balance. When you're a banger, and then, well, of course, there's the good layup as Rondo split the defense. But when you're a banger down there and anticipating somebody being there for you to bang into, all of a sudden, if the guy steps aside, you throw yourself off balance, which is exactly what Posey did. That's a wily move by Posey.
Always a great part of Kevin McHale's arsenal.
Oh. Well, the guy Kevin learned it from was Rick Mahorn.
Pearson traffic for 2.
Yeah, up fake. Yeah, Mobley's going to guard Pierce. I don't think so. There was the act by Sam. Did you see it?
Officials didn't bite for it, though.
No, but he gave it the old fall down.
Rondo again to the basket, and that's
Sam's at it again.
Yeah. Is he out of the game, or is it a? Not going to win any friends in Boston with that move. Let's take a look.
Let's take a look. That is out of the game. If that's not out of the game.
That won't be out of the game, but it should be definitely a flagrant foul. Here's what the call.
It's an out of the game foul. That was totally unnecessary. You could go up and hit the guy, but then he yanked him. That should be out of the game.
Official's going to review the call. We will sort it all out here. The good news is Rondo appears to be okay. We'll be back. We are back. Sam Cassell is still trying to plead his case, but he's gone. He has been tossed for that flagrant foul. Celtics with an 8-point lead here at 48-40. Let's take another look at it.
Well, Sam's gotten embarrassed by this little guy getting by him, and I mean that's as tough a foul as you're going to get in the NBA. And boom. I mean, there was no chance for him to get at the ball. That was just, I'm going to get you. And Sam, go to the locker room and shut up.
Again, the good news, Rondo's okay. I mean, he had that little plug up his right nostril before that happened. Eddie Lacerte had done that about 2 minutes before. And security taking Sam Cassell to the locker room.
Celtics fans, before the timeout, a flagrant 2 foul was called on number 19, Sam Cassell. It's his first personal team limit. He has been ejected.
Watch Sam try and get the flop here, trying on contact, and there goes the flop, and the officials didn't go for it, but he sure was trying to bait the official after that steal.
(48-40), Boston by 8. Rondo makes the second. Greg, what do you got?
Yeah, Sam Cassell obviously not happy that he got thrown out of the ballgame. Now, Paul Pierce, before the officials went to the videotape, went up to the officials and said he took a swing. You got to throw him out of the game. Sam obviously disagreeing. He told me he didn't think it was a hard foul. Obviously, officials disagreeing with that.
Kaman with the block on the other end, and the Clippers with 2:40 to go, trailed by 9, and will have to play without their starting point guard now the rest of the way. Brevin Knight's going to get a lot of minutes. And that's a foul on James Posey.
Celtics foul was on number 41, James Posey.
That is the third on Posey. And the Celtics over the limit. Brian Scalabrine is going to come in. Scal played the opening 5 minutes of the game and went to the bench. Mobley knocks down the free throw. Patino has had a long and productive career out of the University of Rhode Island. Played on those very good teams that Tommy Penders had down there. And has always played well against Boston, be it a Houston uniform, Clipper uniform, put him in any uniform. He plays well against Boston.
He's an outstanding shooter, and he's lefty, and takes a special thing to stop a lefty because you have to readjust your thinking.
Rondo showing no fear going to the hoop again, and he gets fouled on the way by Kaman. Kaman is really not happy. He's already got one time.
As Rondo off the pick. He's got 3 personals on, right?
Kaman does. Yes, he does. 1 of 4 from the field. Kaman is, as Rondo continues to get a lot of offensive opportunities here. He's 2 for 3 from the line, 6 of 7 from the field. He is the game's, well, he's not the game's high scorer. He's the Celtics high scorer with 14. Maggette has a very quiet 20 on the other side. Going to be on Scalabrini over the back of Maggette.
He had the ball.
That'll be the third foul on Scalabrini.
He had the ball.
Celtics over the limit, so we're going to go up the other end and shoot free throws. You all right? You okay? You're speechless is
I'm
what you are.
speechless about these guys. Now, this game's liable to get out of hand. All the players are unhappy about what's going on.
Everybody's unhappy as well. You might be able to make a pretty good case. It's already out of hand.
Let me ask a question. What are the free throws now?
The Celtics are 6 of 8. The Clippers are 3 of 4. No, they're not.
3 of 20.
17 of 19.
17 of 19.
17 of 19.
Right.
18 of 20 now after that miss. Exactly.
And 2 of the ones were technical fouls.
That's correct. Celtics do have the lead, though, by 6.
Yeah.
Offensive foul, Ray Allen.
Offensive foul on the Celtics, number 20.
That was a charge.
First personal foul.
Brevin Knight gets it ahead quickly to Maggette. Maggette momentarily lost the handle, and Rondo got in there and messed it up. Scalabrini to the floor, and a jump ball is whistled quickly.
A Tommy point for Scals.
Jump ball.
Don't cut that strip.
You're kind of like a spider on that one. You're a little spidery thing.
I don't want to go falling into space.
No, you're kind of like Spider-Man.
People say I'm spacey enough.
No. 2:01 left to go here in kind of a herky-jerky second quarter, that's for sure. All right, here's a question for you. Right now, we got officials faking jump balls. Does what happened here in the first half have any effect on you if you are Danny Ainge, Doc Rivers, Rick Grossbeck, Steve Paliuca in terms of picking up Sam Cassell?
No. Sam is an emotional player. Now this is the guy you got to work.
Scal taking it to the basket. Nicely done. And Rondo with the flush. Celtics have a 28-8 advantage in the paint. Ray Allen with the miss. Up to Rondo. Leaves it for Ray. Comes up firing. Long with it. Over the top, Perkins. To Rondo. To Scal. Steps back. Celtics open up an 11-point lead in the final minute of the half. Nice pass inside, and Ross has got a chance for a three-point play.
Here's Scalabrini to Rondo into the paint, lays it down, and there's the flush by the little guy. And here's Rondo to Scalabrini. Back me up behind the line,
exactly.
And I will rattle it around the rim for you anytime.
Would you have hated that just the mere presence of that line, that you see players like that, they have to look for it? Would that have thrown you off, or you just get used to it, or what? Don't forget the McDonald's halftime report with Gary and Donnie is coming by. Breakdown of tonight's first half and anything else they can think of. Troubling report for Roger Clemens. That'll be interesting. But anyway, would that have bothered you, that three-point line? I mean, you were a guy who shot from the perimeter line.
Yeah, it would have. It would have bothered all the players that I played with, because there were no three-point shots. So that takes your mind off what's going on when you start trying to get your feet.
Score the bucket for Rondo. Who has become an offensive machine, Tom Rondo.
Yeah, well, this is against Brevin Knight, and he gets an angle on the hoop. And you know the move that Gibson made last night on the steal? Rondo learned from that right there, because who was it? Brevin Knight jumped out and tried to steal, and Rondo just pulled the ball back so he couldn't get a piece of it.
Burke had it rejected. Knight, a nice move to get by Allen at half court, and Powell finishes on the other end. Rondo in his last 3 halves against the Clippers has scored 41 points with 10 assists, 8 steals, and 7 rebounds. He would like to see the red and blue come in every night. Looking for the last shot now. Knight defending Rondo. Down to 4. Tony Allen, nicely done. Knight, a runner, and that came close after Ross had hit that 3 to win the first half, or to end the first quarter rather. But the Celtics, a nice run at the end, a 34-point second quarter for Boston, and they're up by 11, 59 to 48 right now on the Clippers in a feisty game. Let's go to Greg.
Got a little limp going, Scal. Everything all right?
Be all right after the game's over.
Talk about the first half of this one. What did you see with the Sam Cassell foul?
Well, it looked like, you know, Rajon got to the bucket on him, and he was probably expecting some help, and then he just probably went for him, and I don't know.
5 games now without KG. Where do you think you guys have made the best adjustments without it?
Well, I tell you what, we bring the passion and the energy that when he was here, we're bringing that now, and that's going to be big for us when he goes out of the game. During any kind of games that he does play, we got to bring some big-time energy.
See you back out here in the second half. Thanks, Cal. Brian Scalabrine. That big 3 towards the end of the first half. Celtics holding a 59-48 lead over the Clippers. Celtics shooting 51% in this one. Complete first half breakdown. It's coming up with Gary Tangway and Donnie Marshall in the studio with McDonald's Halftime Report here on Comcast Sportsnet.
Tonight's AAA first half replay is brought to you by AAA. Your license to save. To join, go to AAA.com. Celtics got a 59-48, 11-point halftime lead. It has been an eventful first half.
Yeah.
Straighten out the time.
All kinds of things were happening in that half.
They were.
Aggressive basketball, and actually Rondo has just been playing superb basketball. He was 8 for 9 in that first half, and very aggressive offense. So he certainly has picked up the slack since the big guy has gone down.
Yep, no question. Kevin Garnett still day-to-day, but not day-to-day. Always here. Greg Dickerson. What's up, Greg? What were the coaches thinking?
For the second night in a row, no problems on the offensive end for the Celtics. On the defensive end, they're expecting the Clippers to really go hard with Coutinho Mobley, especially with Sam Cassell out of the lineup. As Tom Thibodeau said to me, quiet first half, but they're not expecting that out of Mobley in the second half. And they want to do a better job on the low post defending Corey Maggette, who just went to the line way too easily in the first half. They have to do a better job of positioning their bodies against him, because he's going to draw a lot of fouls and get to the line.
And look where he is right now. Greg.
Is that perfect?
Did
I time that well or what?
That's unbelievable.
Well, I just want to tell you, Maggette right now is taking as many free throws as the entire Celtic team.
Halftime stats are brought to you by Ace Ticket. For Boston's best seats, call aceticket.com at 1-800-MY-SEATS. 59-50. Rondo, Scalabrine, Perkins, Pierce, and Allen out there for Boston. Brevin Knight starting in the second half, along with Ross, Maggette, Kaman.
Well, they're getting aggressive defense. They're going to deny one pass away from the ball. So the Celtics got to play smart right here. Some backdoor cuts.
Coutinho Mobley, the unidentified 5th member of that starting 5. Here's the second time that's happened to him tonight, losing the ball behind his back. Ross is fouled by Scalabrine. 4th foul on Scal in 8 minutes of action.
His 4th personal,
Here's the steal by Maggette as Pierce came off the double pick, and the shot really was behind the double pick because Maggette ran right under the double pick and was waiting for Paul when he came and tried to make his move to the hoop.
So James Posey is going to make an early entrance here in the third quarter. He will come in, I'm guessing, for Scalabrine. He will.
Posey's got 3 too. Should say also.
You got 3, don't you? I think you
did. I get 3?
I think you have at least 2 you got in the first half.
Did I make them?
Always. Perkins comes away with the missed free throw. They haven't missed many tonight, they being the Clippers. 21 of 25. Ray Allen with a smaller Brevin Knight on him, and he banks it home. Good steal by Posey. Gets it ahead to Rondo. Mobley with an angle, but Rondo beats him to the hoop.
Well, the Celtics are coming up with some big steals.
They sure are.
That's their 7th, right?
Yeah. Kaman looks and finds the cutter, gets it back, tries to find him again. And another foul going against Boston. It'll be Ross going to the line this time.
Take a look at the steal by James Posey. They jammed the ball handler, and on that pass to Maggette, that was the rotating Posey right out where he's supposed to be.
Well, Rondo just continues to play right out in front of us now. He's talking with Doc Rivers, but just continues to play terrific offensive basketball. They've lost that little plug in the right side of his nose, so obviously he'll be breathing better here in the second half. Ten-point game, 63-53, 10.5 to go in the third quarter. A shot clock issue. I think he wants 19 on the shot clock, which has been stuck at 24. It's all we need in this game is a shot clock issue. We don't need that. Ray Allen for 3.
Nice look by Rondo. They had the weak side bottom defender looking. That's the 6th assist for Rondo.
Brevin Knight.
I don't think Brevin has played a lot of basketball this year.
Perkins looking to get it to Rondo, picked off instead by Kaman. Posey, nice job getting up and under Maggette. He goes back to Kaman. Mobley just standing there, and he buries it.
If there's a better spot-up shooter in the league, I don't know. He's one of the better ones.
It's 10 again. 66-56. And that foul is going to be on Perk.
You know, I don't know what Perk's thinking about when he's setting picks.
You and me both. You and me both.
He gets 2 or 3 of those a game. Those are unnecessary fouls. Just stand there. It's up to the guy to run him off you.
And that is the way it's coached, right?
Yeah.
It's up to the guy with the ball to run his man into you, not for you to go find the defender. Mobley got caught in the air. Knight finds Ross, and Ross can't put it down. Pierce in transition to Posey, and he fumbled the pass. Here comes Maggette the other way.
Yeah, he took his eye off it because he was looking to see where the defender was.
11 Boston turnovers, 9 for the Clippers. goes Maggette, as Greg was talking about, right to the bucket and gets his own miss and lays it in. Maggette's got 26 points in this game. 8 of 12 from the field. Rondo, the nice dish, and Perk with the finish. Celtics just continue to cling to this 10-point lead 4 minutes into this third quarter. Celtics headed for Minnesota tomorrow. Another matchup with Big Al. Will be coming your way Friday night. And then Tim Duncan coming in here on Sunday afternoon, national television. And Rondo grabbed by Brevin Knight. And I think that will be ruled in the act of shooting. No.
Take a look at this nice play by Rondo. And as soon as Kaman makes his move, slips it around Kaman.
Not in the act of shooting, and so Allen will inbound. Rondo's got Ross in the switch. Perkins comes out, sets the screen. Rondo wants to go back to him. Perk shot rims out. Mobley's got it. Kaman knocks down about a 12-footer. Clippers have a run in them here, Tom, you think? Or?
Well, they're not going away quietly, I guarantee you that. And this is the quarter that you could make them go away quietly if you really put your foot on the gas pedal.
Nice play by Pierce.
Nice backdoor cut.
Yep.
That's what it's talking about. They're overplaying him, trying to deny him the ball. That was a beautiful pass, too.
Pierce is 7 of 9 from the field. Mobley right off the catch. Airmails him.
Wow. And he was by himself.
He was. Ray Allen. The 2.
Great look by Rondo.
Sure was. The 8th assist for Rondo. Near steal for Rajon. Oh, good block by Pierce from behind. Loose ball to Rondo. Allen, Posey, Perkins all with him on the break. Pierce the trailer. And then Knight comes from behind. One of Rondo's favorite tricks, and comes up with the steal. Gets it back. Knocks down the shot. Back to 10 again. Another foul on Perkins, setting the screen. And then that is the 4th on Perkins. We're going to get a timeout. We're halfway through this third quarter. Ray Allen with some hops. Celtics by 10 on Comcast Sportsnet. We are back 72-62. 5:59 left to go. Time for the Gatorade Herd Round the Cooler. Let's check it out. What's up, Greg?
Before the game in regards to the injury that Kevin Garnett has, and Cassell is very familiar with it as he went through the same thing last year. He told me that he was out for about 2.5 weeks, and he said it's the small stuff that you can't do. Everyday life, he added, that just the slightest movement can tweak things. And listen, I think we've all learned with Kevin Garnett what kind of warrior he is on the basketball floor and how tough he is. KG was saying before the game tonight that, you know, in the past I've looked at some of my injuries as being hurt. This is an injury, the smallest movement, and you know what? I have to stop. I have to listen to my body. Here's what he's doing right now. He's doing some leg lifts and some light running. So he's getting better, still calling it day to day, but he is getting better, guys.
Yeah, you had the feeling, though, Greg, at least I did listening to it, that day to day didn't necessarily mean I'll see you Sunday.
No, and it's interesting. I know you had mentioned at one point in time, Garnett said he still has to talk to Doc about going to Minnesota, but I did ask him if he was going to make the trip, too, during that press conference, and he said absolutely. So I still think he's going to go, but I agree with you. I think it's still going to be a while before we see him in uniform.
Knight in the lane for 2. Not too many points in the paint for this club tonight. That's only their 16th. The Celtics have 40. Good play by Pierce, and Leon Poe is going to get to the line.
Nice pass. Great play. And Kamen now is the first of their crew with 4. Watch this. There's the good pick by Poe. And there's the body by Kamen. Now, what Poe just did is what you're supposed to do. If a man's standing still, you get as close to him as you possibly can and spread out. And then it's up to the man with the ball to run the guy into you. Now, when I was a player and I was a coach, I wouldn't have a guy set the pick facing the guy he was trying to pick off. I'd have him walk up and turn and put his butt against the guy so that the man that was setting the pick could see his own defender, and as soon as he moved, he would go right to the basket. And you really broke that thing down quickly. Now, you could really take advantage of a good pick.
Clippers have got this back to single digits here with a long way to go. 5 and change in the 3rd. And they inch a little closer here as Ross hits a jump shot. 7-point game at 73-66. Not a lot of energy in this building right now. Rondo just couldn't get over the front rim. Leon Poe kept it alive for a moment, but Ross comes away with it, and here come the Clippers looking to make this a 5-point game. Ray Allen defending Knight. Rondo's got Mobley in the switch. They go the other side to Ross, now inside to Powell. Powell faces up on Poe. Misses with the hook shot. 4th rebound for Ray Allen. Ray, nice move with the dribble to the pocket.
Yeah, came right around, and Powell didn't go out and really blitz him. And Ray's defender really didn't go back and get him quick enough.
Maggette, another one from beyond the arc. 9 of 13 shooting for Maggette, 29 points. Posey trying to find a way, got stripped. Up the sidelines, Maggette. Maggette the bounce pass to Mobley. Pierce runs at him, back outside tonight. Maggette open. Rebound Rondo. Pierce over the top, and Leon able to finish.
Once again, good play. Leon, there was a mismatch there. Leon ended up with a small guy, and Pierce just put it up there. The only place that, only player that could get it was Leon.
There's the dominance by the Celtics in the paint. Maggette had that partially blocked, picked off by Ray Allen. Pierce stripped by Mobley, knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay Boston ball with 3 minutes to go in the 3rd.
You know, I hate to keep saying this, but that would have been a foul up the other end because Pierce got bumped, and then they reached in and swatted the ball away. Now, right now, the free throws are so disproportionate. Celtics will be up by 20 if they're anywhere close.
Ray Allen, good look inside, and Leon is going to get to the free throw line. Celtics capitalizing on Leon Poe down low, and Leon so far equal to the task. 2:53 left to go here in the 3rd. Leon at the line when we get back. Boston up 77-69. 2:53 left to go here in the third, 77-69. It is an 8-point game. You can show your Celtic pride on your ride this season by getting a specialty Boston Celtics license plate. Today, the first 1,500 applicants will receive a limited edition Kevin Garnett t-shirt and will be entered to win courtside seats. Pick up your application at the ticket sales kiosk behind Section 4 and help us raise money for Children's Hospital in Boston. Just a great cause. Tonight's Kia card is presented by Kia Motors. Kia, the power to surprise. And on tonight's Kia card is Sam Cassell, the villain downstairs. Fourth most assists among active players, won 2 titles with the Houston Rockets in his first 2 years, I believe, in the league, 94 and 95. And a former teammate of both Ray Allen in Milwaukee and Kevin Garnett in Minnesota. But tonight, with a flagrant foul on Rajon Rondo, Sam Cassell out of the game. And certainly, for the moment anyway, not endearing himself to the Boston faithful. Sam saying he was going for the ball. Instead, he goes for the locker room. Rondo, okay.
Well, Rondo was doing a tune on Sam because Sam had the old legs, and he was just getting by him every single time. Put the ball on the floor. And then that one instance where Rondo stole a ball from him, that really got him mad because nobody's supposed to steal a ball from Sam. Supposedly in his book.
Harsh on Sam here. Sam could be one of us. He could be on a plane with us. Be careful.
I'll say I'm sorry if he's on the plane with us.
All right. Pierce aggressively out on Mobley. Mobley now tries to beat him off the bounce. Can't. And a whistle and a foul. Paul Pierce picks it up. That is the 4th on Pierce. That's going to get Tony Allen into the game.
Well, this will be the 28th and 29th free throw to the Celtics 11. There are now 4 Celtics with 4 fouls on. There are 22 fouls called on the Celtics to 13 on the Clippers.
1 of 9 shooting for the usually reliable Coutinho Mobley from the field. Pierce sits down with his 15 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists.
Los Angeles follows the number 13, Quentin Ross, his second personal, 4th team foul.
All right, and while Ray Allen's at the free throw line, let's take a look at tonight's legal seafood trivia question. Remember, if it isn't fresh, it isn't legal. In 1970, the Buffalo Braves, now the LA Clippers, joined the NBA with what other 2 teams? What other 2 teams came into the league in 1970 with the Buffalo Braves? Ernie D's old team, the Buffalo Braves. We'll have that legal seafood trivia question answer for you coming up in the 4th quarter. Ray knocks that down. Knight, good pass to Powell, and he gets 2.
Trevor Knight should not get by Rondo right now. Trevor Knight is not that quick. He's lost 2 steps.
2 minutes to play in the quarter.
Here comes Knight again. Under 2 minutes to play here in the quarter with the Celtics leading by 7. Unable to really put any daylight here. Powell kicks it out. Mobley now with time, and he buries a 3, and we have got ourselves a 4-point game. Clippers have been able to kind of sleepwalk their way back into this. Rondo gets his pocket picked by Mobley. Mobley, quick move to the basket. Taken down by Poe. Rondo. Oh, nicely done. 22 for Rajon.
He slowed down, and he saw he had the big guy, and then he put a move on him, and the big guy couldn't retreat. Nicely done.
Mobley again, and that's his second consecutive three. You knew when you saw that 1 of 9 shooting from Mobley that wasn't going to last a whole long time. And now it's a one-possession game at 82-79. Ray Allen comes up firing. Rondo lost it. Allen, good hustle to come up with the loose ball. Pass deflected. Allen able to get to it. And a foul is going on LA. I think it is going to be on Quentin Ross.
Los Angeles foul is on number 13, Quentin Ross.
Watch this great play by Rondo. He slows down, and then he gets the big guy not knowing what to do, and then just blows by him. So he never gave the big guy a chance to measure him. About 2 months ago, he would have gone as fast as he could possibly go, and the guy would be measuring him all the way.
Dan Dickow was just up at the scorer's table and then went back. As close as he's come to getting any minutes in this game. And now instead, Thornton comes in and Ross goes out. There's Dan Dickow, of course, played with the Celtics for a while. And back up home to the Pacific Northwest, and now he's back down with the Clippers. Ray Allen, as usual, true at the line. 4 of 4 tonight. Boy, Leon Poe got a big piece of that ball, but it went in anyway. Ray Allen with 4 seconds to go. Allen trying to get it inside, picked off by Powell, and the Celtics are in a game as we head for the 4th quarter. So the Clippers, who looked like early in the quarter they might just go away, instead have come back, and Boston's got their hands full. 84-81, 3-point game. 12 minutes to go here on Comcast Sportsnet. Comcast Sportsnet HD has arrived for Comcast cable subscribers starting today. Tune into every Celtic game, home and away, on channel 852. This Friday night's game in Minnesota at 8 p.m. will be our first road game in high def. Comcast Sportsnet HD, your home for Boston Celtics basketball in high definition. 12 minutes to go here at the TD Bank North Garden, and that young lady is concerned, and she should be, with the score 84-81. Clippers back to within 3 as we start this 4th quarter. The stats through 3 are brought to you by Ace Ticket. For the best seats to any Boston event, call aceticket.com and 1-800-MY-SEATS.
Well, Dan Dickow is in the game.
He will defend Eddie House. The Celtics have House, Davis, Poe, Tony Allen, and James Posey. And Davis, very pleased with himself coming back up the floor.
Yeah, he had the shot, and the clock was winding down.
Celtics go up by 5. It is Dickow, Thornton, Mobley, stolen by Davis. Eddie House to Posey. Tony Allen slash into the basket for 2. Back-to-back hoops for the Celtics to open up this 4th quarter, and they stretch it to 7.
That's what happens when you rush the ball up and the defense isn't set.
Kamen. James Posey tying up Kamen for the jump ball.
Now, as soon as he puts the ball on the floor, they're going down for the double. Remember that good turnaround jump shot he got? on the catch. Well, he's not even trying to take it. And this is the defender. He should be just turning around and shooting the ball because he's got a big height advantage over Leon.
I didn't realize this. I learn something new every time I do these games. Believe it or not, after all these years. Out of bounds, and we're going to jump it. No, it's Clipper ball. Did you know that if the Celtics got that tip, then James Posey gets credit for a steal?
Well,
makes sense. Makes sense.
I was never statistically oriented. I just went by the
final score.
Yeah, the wins and losses. That's what I did.
And Mobley did not get that shot. That is the 11th turnover for Mike Dunleavy's club. Celtics have committed 16 hidden. And Dickow will press House in the backcourt. Davis, nice pass to House. Can't finish it. Kaman comes away with it. 8th rebound of the night for Kaman. Really not having the night to match his numbers coming in here, although there's a long way to go. Powell. Another guy who hasn't done much here tonight. Powell takes a hike across the lane, and Tony Allen comes up with it. Inside Davis. Back outside Posey, and now Doc not happy with that set.
Well, they missed Posey, but Big Baby did the right thing.
Eddie House knocks it down.
Yeah, Eddie Dickow's going to drop below every pick. And all Eddie has to do is work him to the pick and then stay behind the pick and take the jumper.
6-0 Boston run here to make it a 9-point game. Dickow right off the catch knocks it down. Tipped away, picked off by Dickow. Posey, nice pass by Dickow, and Posey has to give the foul on Mobley. Nice job by Dickow as he just took it so deep that Posey had to commit.
Here's Dickow. It was a 3-on-1, and Posey had them all.
Fourth foul on Posey.
So 4 Celtics have 4 fouls on them.
Here's the answer to tonight's legal seafood trivia question. Remember, if it isn't fresh, it isn't legal. In 1970, the Buffalo Braves, now the LA Clippers, joined the NBA. What 2 other teams came in? I'm guessing Dallas and who else?
In 1970? No.
No, it wasn't Dallas?
No, it was Portland and Seattle.
Portland and Cleveland.
Portland and Cleveland. Okay, I got one of them.
You did, and I got none of them, so I obviously am buying. That's our legal seafood trivia question. If it isn't fresh, it isn't legal.
Timeout on the floor.
And we're going to get a timeout. 8:56 left to go. Clippers continue to hang around. It's a 5-point game. Of this one, and the Celtics trying to hold on here to a 5-point lead, 90-85. Tonight's Celtic game brought to you in part by Southwest Airlines. It is the official airline of the NBA and your Boston Celtics. And while we have the time, let's check out another Wendy's That's Right replay.
Here's Glenn Davis. You don't see him take many jumpers, but he sure liked that one.
That's right.
I bet you.
They got to come in with that's right quicker. You know that?
I'm guessing Glenn has seen a Wendy's or 2 in his day. I bet he has. All right. It will be James Posey inbound on the basketball.
great pass and great pair of hands by Big Baby.
James Posey with 5 assists in this game. Kamen will get to the free throw line. Tony Allen the foul.
Watch this nice play here coming up as Posey just lays it right where it had to be. Getting good at faces too, isn't he?
I was going to say, every basket's a cameo for Glenn. Kamen,
oh boy,
knocks it down. 5 career 20-20 games for Kamen, who really, again, as Tom mentioned, is a big guy coming into his own in his 4th, 5th year in the league.
But even when he first showed up, you could tell he was fluid, you know, and he was really a good athlete.
Be a foul on Kamen over the back of Leon Poe.
Well, that's
he had a slap over here.
That's dumb foul.
That sure is. That's
5 on him.
Yeah. That's the first team foul here with 8:22 to go in the game. The veteran Aaron Williams now is going to check in with those 5 fouls on Kamen as Mike Dunleavy will try to buy some time.
He's been around forever.
Yeah, he has, but he always seemed to play well, especially when he's with the Nets. Always played well against Boston.
There wasn't a foul.
Leon banks it home. 94-87, 10 points off the bench and 6 rebounds for Leon Poe.
Way to go, Leon.
Thornton trying to take it hard to the hoop, lost it on the way up. Poe comes down with it, looking for a little help, gets it to Tony Allen up the sidelines to Posey. Tony, nice move with the dribble, and got fouled on the way to the bucket. Heck of a move with the dribble by Tony Allen.
Yeah, he crossed over right between the blitz. Take a look. They jump out, and they just jumped out too far in that little crossover, and his defender, Tony's defender, never got over or under the pick. That's why it worked.
Sometimes Tony can be a real adventure with the basketball, and then other times he makes moves like that that make you think, wow, he's just a great ball handler.
But that's what's going to happen with an aggressive player that's going to the basket. He's still in his formative years as a player, and but he's so good at getting to the rim.
He's in double figures off the Boston bench now.
All right, Leon did it again.
Eddie House. Williams with the miss. They're now able to avoid Tony Allen.
Barely.
Yeah. Thornton knocks down a follow-up. That's the first basket for Al Thornton tonight, just 1 of 5. 96-89. We'll probably go on to 7 minutes on this possession. Leon gets it back. Tony Allen for 3. Celtics have it back to 10 again. Celtics continue to shoot the 3-point field goal very well. Thornton met at the pass. The Celtics have 7 of 14 in this game from beyond the arc. Foul is going to be on Glenn Davis.
I'll tell you, Big Baby did a nice job that time as Posey got beat. He was up challenging. Watch the 3. Good movement of the ball. And when Tony makes that shot, you know, he's pretty good on the 3s from the corner, but not so good from out in front or just off to the side.
Thornton with the first in.
Watch this defense here, and there's Big Baby coming over and making sure he didn't get a layup, but Posey was up challenging Thornton. I'm not so sure Thornton is a good outside shooter.
Four-year player at Florida State. That was one of the other appealing things they liked about him. Tony to the basket.
Now, how about that one?
Gave the ball to the owner, too. That was a nice little touch at the end. Offensive foul on Maggette.
And Big Baby did a great job. You know, take a look at the Tony Allen. They're just doing nothing on defense. Maggette was playing the pick, and they don't have Kamen in there, so everybody was out playing people on the perimeter. It was wide open for Tony. So now Tony Allen is, in essence, playing a point guard.
Yep.
And Eddie House is being the
Leon, an offensive rebound. Tony getting a little greedy on that one.
You gotta call a foul on
Leon Poe.
Tell you, Leon's getting belted. That's the 5th time and never got a whistle.
Thornton misses outside. Davis deflected out of bounds by Williams, and we're going to get ourselves a timeout. 5:36 left to go. The Celtics taking control here in the quarter. Leon Poe leading the way, an 11-4 run. Boston by 12.
Today, your identity is at greater risk than ever before. And it's much more than just your credit information. Early detection is your best protection, and Identity Truth is the earliest. Check out identitytruth.com today with a truly free 90-day trial offer. No credit card required. Just visit identitytruth.com today.
We're back with 5:36 to go, and the Celtics on top, 103-91. Join Miller Lite and the Boston Celtics at Central Wave up in Dover, New Hampshire, as the Celtics take on the Timberwolves this Friday night. The viewing party will have Celtic dancers on hand. Lucky's going to be up there. JoJo White will be along, and Celtics trivia, prizes, a whole lot more going on. It's all for fans 21 and older. The festivities begin at 7 p.m. tip-off at 8. That's this Friday night. For more information on the road rally, as well as information on how you can get a chance to play basketball on the legendary Celtics parquet floor, it's all courtesy of Miller Lite. Log on to Celtics.com. Miller Lite is an official sponsor of the Boston Celtics. Doc has made liberal use of his bench tonight in the second half of this back-to-back. The bench has actually played more than half the minutes of this game.
Well, they have, what, 38 points. What? 38 to 28.
Yep, they responded well. Eddie House. Wow. Maggette and Kamen going for the loose ball and can't control it. It goes out of bounds. Celtics really picking it up in the last 3 quarters.
Offensive foul on the Celtics.
Davis is called for that offensive foul. That will be his second.
I don't know what they're telling these guys that set the picks. But there's way too many pick fouls, offensive fouls on picks.
Finally back in the hands of Dick out here. Underneath finds Maggette, and he banks it home. Maggette with a 31-point night. Under 5 minutes now to go in this one. Celtics up by 10, 103-93.
Yeah, and Posey was really upset on that play.
Tony Allen drops it off. Leon gets to the free throw line.
Yeah, Leon is just doing a fabulous job tonight once again. Didn't play much last night, but watch this. As 2 people are wrapping him. He could have been at the line another 5 or 6 times.
Solid night for Leon there. And a chance to remind you tonight's Celtic game is brought to you by Legal Seafoods. Remember, if it isn't fresh, it isn't legal.
You know, Leon is just going to get better and better. Yeah, he's got an 18-foot jump shot. And believe me, I don't think he needs it. Because he can get it inside all the time.
Dick out. Sends it back out to Mobley. Mobley lets the dust clear. Can't hit the three. Good follow by Powell. Maggette skips it back over to Mobley again. Comes up a little closer. Misses again. Tough shooting night for Coutinho. Loose ball. Davis rips it away from Posey. Mobley just 3 of 14 on the night. And Glenn Davis is too big there, commits the foul.
That was unavoidable, that one.
That is Ralph Lawler, the legendary, and I mean that, I don't throw that around, Los Angeles Clipper broadcaster, has broadcast more than 2,200 regular season games, still does it the old-fashioned way with an earpiece and a handheld microphone. And Ralph has a thing called Lawler's Law, and Lawler's Law is very simple. The first team that gets to 100 points wins. It wins the game. And you might say, well, you know, how often does that work? How about 1,670 times in the last 1,800 games? He's been right. The first team that gets to 100 win. It is 27-0 this year involving the Clippers. The first team to get to 100 wins. And they were 48-3 last year. Lawler's Law, if you ever want to remember it, in the NBA, the first team that gets to 100 wins the game 90-something% of the time. That's remarkable. Terrific play-by-play guy if you ever find yourself out in LA. Get a chance to listen to him. Works with old friend Michael Smith.
Michael Smith
played for the Celtics.
The long ball hitter.
Yeah.
He's a good golfer.
Mike's a terrific athlete. Yeah. Mike's kind of Dorian Gray. He never gets old. He always looks exactly the same. Davis trying to show it all here tonight. Rebound taken down by Maggette. Celtics by 10, 3:25 to go. And good play by Tony Allen.
Boy,
forced the turnover.
He just moved his feet so beautifully that time to force Maggette. Maggette did that to Ray Allen earlier in the game, got a charge foul. This time the ball goes to the Celtics because of the good foot movement of Tony Allen.
Dick out trying to stay with Eddie House. Tony pull-up jumper. Rebound inside, taken down by the Clippers, and here comes Dick out again. Under 3 minutes now to go in the game. Mobley won't take no for an answer here.
Well, that's the 10th rebound for Leon.
3 for 15 shooting from Mobley.
Tony Allen was right on his shooting hand.
Leon. Rebound taken down by Maggette. 8 rebounds in the game for Maggette to go with his 31 points. Leon Poe with the double-double, as Tom pointed out, 13 points and 10 rebounds. Kaman knocks down a baby jumper. And it's an 8-point game with 2 minutes to play.
Well, this is not a bad idea, I think. Leaving this unit in there is tiring a little bit.
Yeah, it is, but I think I agree with you. I think it's a good idea. Kaman came up with the block there. 6 blocks in the game for Kaman.
Oh, yeah.
And a nice save right there, but it comes in to Tony Allen. And it's going to stay Celtic ball, and we've got a timeout. 1 minute, 43 seconds left to go. Celtics lead this 104-96.
Boston Celtics basketball on Comcast Sportsnet was brought to you in part by Southwest Airlines, by your New England Ford dealers, by TD Bank North, by Supercuts, by Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up, and by Foxwoods Resort Casino.
We're back, 104.96, 143 to go. Here's another Wendy's. That's right, replay.
Well, watch this nice play as Leon gets belted and then goes back and gets it, puts it in. And Leon is right now with a double-double. And he not only had it tonight, he had one down in Miami with 25 points. And there's his numbers for this evening. And how many rebounds did he get down in Miami?
Don't remember off the top of my head.
I wasn't
double
there.
Figures. Double
11,
figures.
11 rebounds.
I think he had 11.
You think he had 11?
I think 11 was probably it.
You really have a big ear when you hear the truck.
Thank you. Celtics 56 points in the paint in this game. Ties their second best effort of the year. Leon. Tony Allen with a check of the clock, gives it up to Davis. Eddie House trying to salvage something and does.
Now that's a big one right there. And he knows it.
Blocking foul will be called on Eddie House.
Celtics foul is on number 50, Eddie House. That's his fourth personal, team one.
Watch the House play here as Big Baby can't hold on to it, and Eddie just comes up with the loose ball and right into the shot because he knew the shot clock was winding down. And Doc is over there talking to my favorite official, Ed Malloy.
Dan Dickow knocks down the free throw.
Explaining what a charge and a block is, because I'll tell you, Eddie House had the perfect position on Dickow that time.
34 for 39 the Clippers are at the free throw line. Celtics 15 of 21.
Look at that. Finally.
Los Angeles foul is on number 50, Corey McGinney.
You know, Celtics are going to win this game, but this is such a poorly officiated game. One of the things I'm wondering about is that they are so depleted of personnel.
Celtics can take it under a minute here. Posey tries to dribble through a crowd without much luck. Taken away by Kaman, thrown ahead to McGetty. He throws it down. It's a two-possession game with 55 seconds to go. And timeout will be taken by the Celtics here.
Timeout, Celtics.
And it will be a full timeout with 49 seconds on the clock. Boston up 106 to 100. Don't forget to stick around for New England Ford Dealers Celtics post-game live. Gary and Donnie will be back at the studio. Tommy, Greg, and I will be here at the Garden. Dogs press conference, player interviews, Tommy Award, all set to come your way on the New England Ford Dealers post-game live. And hopefully you'll be able to join us in high definition, as everything's in high def now. We'll see Big Al again, Gerald Green and company, Ryan Gomes, and the rest of the Minnesota Timberwolves. Kevin Garnett's return home coming your way Friday night. Pregame live at 7:30, 8 o'clock tip back here in the East. It'll be a late night as the Celtics will be coming home right after that game from Minnesota. Detroit really had their hands full with Miami tonight. That was in Detroit, I believe, and a 5-point game. San Antonio continues to win on the road despite the fact that Parker is not playing. Lakers beaten by Atlanta tonight. 12 points in the game for Pau Gasol, and I know Kobe Bryant had that injured pinky finger from the other night, so Atlanta able to capitalize. Joe Johnson coming up with 28 points to lead the Hawks over the Lakers, who had been on a roll here of late. A lot of people ready to install the Lakers, Tom, as the team to beat now in the West with Pau Gasol. Do you agree with that?
Remains to be seen. How they're going to use them. They are light and big people now. With Bynum being out because of the knee, and they think he's going to get back. Some people do, and other people don't. And Gasol is really not a center that's going to go bang with all the big people night after night after night. He's more of a power forward, and that's kind of the position he is most comfortable with. So I don't know how they're going to work him in.
All right, we'll see as time goes by. Let's take a look at our Ford Tough Play of the Game, brought to you by your New England Ford dealers. Here's your guy, Tom.
Well, there is Big Baby into the crowd. Corinne Grosbeck and Wick Grosbeck almost ended up as postage stamps, but both players disengaged from the cameras.
That's about as close as those two want to get to Glenn Davis, I think. That's our Tough Play of the Game, brought to you by your New England Ford dealers.
Well, Pierce is not in this ball game right now.
Yeah.
But Allen is.
Okay, now they've made the house field goal.
Yeah, three.
A three.
It should have been.
And so the lead is 7.
Now Pierce is in now.
Yeah, and Davis out. Here's 23 minutes tonight, 15 points, 7 of 9 shooting. Again, if you're wondering why Paul is fighting that flu bug that has been running through not only the Celtics, but the entire NBA. So Pierce, right off an extended time on the bench, they give him the ball and they say, okay, Paul, see what you can do here. Gives it up to Tony Allen. Tony. Posey. Pass picked off by Ross.
Oh, boy.
And the Clippers want a timeout. 22nd timeout. Boston committing their 20th turnover tonight. And a chance to acknowledge tonight's player of the game, brought to you by a New England Toyota dealers. Toyota quality, you can depend on it. Rajon Rondo continues to flourish. 22 points on 10 of 13 from the field, 8 assists, 5 rebounds, 4 steals. Rajon Rondo is our Toyota player of the game.
Now, one of the things you don't want to do right now as we're looking at the Celtic huddle is foul anybody. And what they've been doing, the Celtics have been shading guys, showing them away into help. Right now, if you play the point guard really tough, which is Dan Dickow, and Rondo's going to have him. Is Brevin Knight in or not in? No, he's not in.
So it's Maggette, Kaman, Thornton, Mobley, and Dickow. Celtics have Posey, Pierce, Allen, and Leon Poe's now coming in, and Ray Allen's going out. All right, 107-100. Clippers need to score 3 times in the next 28 seconds. Dickow. Nope. This could do it. And there's the foul given on Rondo by Dickow with 16 seconds to go in the game. And the Celtics looking to put this away. And Rajon Rondo will get a chance here for a career high. 3 times this year already, Rajon has had 23 points in the game. He had 4 times actually this year. He's had 23 points in the game. Right now he goes to the line with 22 and a couple of free throws.
I'm telling you, this kid's going to get some a share of 30s too. That's the type of play this kid's going to be, and he is going to direct traffic, and everybody's going to get easier shots. And the last couple of games, he's been playing better defense on that pick and roll, which was his weakness for quite a while. But He's worked at that, and he gets that down. He's going to be absolutely dynamite.
Here it is, a career-high 24 for Rajon Rondo. And the Celtics, as Dickau takes it in, and it rims out. And Tony Allen's got it, and that should do it. Nope. And we're going to shoot another free throw. 3.6 on the clock. Tony Allen gets fouled. Dan Dickau out of frustration committing the foul, and there's Rondo and Tony Allen enjoying the moment as the Celtics are able to bounce back. Celtics now 9-1 on the second night of back-to-backs. 9-1.
And Doc continues to develop the bench. Tonight, this was a very important thing that happened in this fourth quarter. He took them right down to within the 1 minute mark with bench players. And then he put his regulars back in to finish it off for the last minute. But
44 bench points for the Celtics. Mobley didn't want to take a shot. And that'll do it. The Celtics win this by 11. 111 to 100. And Rajon Rondo has a career high 24 points to go with 8 assists, 5 rebounds, and 4 steals. Heck of a night for Rajon Rondo. Let's take a look at our Speedy Oil Change of the game. Brought to you by Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up, your certified auto service center. Leon Poe once again doing the job off the bench for the Celtics. 13 and 10, second double-double of the season for Leon, and he is our Speedy Oil Change of the game. Brought to you by Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up, your certified auto service center. Tonight's supercut of the game brought to you by Supercuts every time. Tony Allen, nice to see Tony again with the explosive moves. Hands the ball off to Wick Grossbeck. That's many points for Tony right there. That's the supercut of the game. Brought to you by Supercuts every time. Stay tuned for the New England Ford Dealers post-game live. We'll have all the post-game reaction. Highlights, the Tommy Award. You name it, we got it. Final score here tonight, 111 to 100. The Celtics remain perfect against the vaunted West, defeating the Clippers 111 to 100. See you on the post game, everybody.